Hey, Dr. Martin here again with our next micro lecture on passwords and multi-factor authentication. That's a mouthful. Okay, we're going to talk about the difference between a strong and a weak password and then how you can protect yourself beyond passwords. Okay, a password should be long, complex, and unique. Okay, so let's look about what that looks like. Weak password. I like cats. And you'll see when you type a password into a lot of websites, they're going to give you some feedback, very weak, weak, so, good, great. Okay, another weak password, your birthday, or 1234. A strong password looks something crazy like this. Now, luckily, we have things like Google Password Manager, where you can save your passwords to, and then you can automatically input that password into a website that you bring up on the browser. Now you can add multi-factor authentication, which is like a text, for example. If you enable it, then the website will say, do you want a text or do you want an email or a phone call? And I usually choose text. It's just the easiest for me. Then they send you a text to, they ask for your phone number. They send you a text to verify that that's really your phone. You type in the code. And then that's it. You've set it up. So the next time you log in, it'll have you do your username and your password. And then it will send you a text and you'll have to type in that code. Now you can also do things called passkeys. And passkeys are relatively new. On iPhones, for example, you can use your image, right? The camera takes a picture of your face. You can set that up, and the first time you set it up, it wants you to hold the phone in front of your face and then kind of, move your head around until it gets a good 3D picture of your face. And then when you save a password, it can pop up as your pass key and enter in information. On a Windows computer, a desktop, for example, you can set up a passkey that's a code. Sometimes it's your Windows login code or your login pin, the same way where you keep your kids from messing around on your computer by putting a password on it. And there's different ways to do that, but it's really important because remember what we looked at in that last video. We looked at how many attacks were happening live around the world, and it is just insane. And this is 10-11 o'clock at night, depending what time zone you're in, but this is live attacks. Okay, these are the amount of live attacks of that type that are going on right now. So you have to be aware of your security. Make sure on your Wi-Fi at home that you have a password on there so that your neighbors can't get on your Wi-Fi. And I don't even let guests get on my main Wi-Fi. I have a guest network set up that's totally separate from my Wi-Fi that I and my family use, because once someone is on your Wi-Fi, they can access any computer, any file or folder that you have. Okay? So make sure your passwords are strong. Don't reuse the same passwords across different accounts or devices. Now, I used to do this. I used to use the same password for everything because I had to remember it. But now Google has this password manager, but they also give you alerts and say, hey, just so you know, the password for this website was leaked in a recent hack. You should change it now. You can also say, hey, it'll also tell you, hey, you use the same password on 57 websites. That's not good. Let's start working on changing those passwords. And then it will suggest a password, a strong password, like what we looked at before, something crazy, with lots of letters, uppercase, lowercase, special symbols, characters, whatever. But just make sure that you're smart about those passwords, that you let Google or Microsoft Edge remember them, or if you're on a phone, your phone system, Make sure your phones, your computers, your Wi-Fi all has passwords. Add that multi-factor authentication and add that password to your Wi-Fi. These small things make a big difference in protecting you, your personal information, your identity, your credit. All right. Thanks a lot for watching another micro lecture, and I'll see you in a few minutes when you watch the other one. Dr. Martin out.